I had a homie want to say something real quick, bro. I'm gonna make these corn dogs, man. Uh, you know, how how did everybody get so soft? You know, I don't need to express what I mean. I don't need to backtrack and try to resay my words because the words I said were already said. They were already brought into existence. People are soft. They're soft. I watched college kids, two black college kids arguing about racial injustice and slavery, and you don't know your roots because you don't call yourself an African American. Shit. When somebody asked me my race, I told them niggas I don't like running. You feel me? My race is man. You feel me? That's what my race is. It's man. So that's what I am. You feel me? I don't colors, nigga. I ain't got a box of crayons. Okay, I can't pick one out and put it to your face and see which ones fit best and what's the name of it and then call you by that name. I'm not doing that. Just tell me your motherfucking name. Like pronouns and all that fucking bullshit. Like, I heard this shit the other day. Fucking pronouns. Call me by my preferred pronoun. Bitch, why you just didn't change your motherfucking name? It don't cost that much money to change your fucking name. How hard is it? You too lazy to do that. If you want to be a fucking girl, why don't you go hard with it? You want to be a fucking a day, a thee, a them, and wine? Fuck you, man. Nah, fuck you, man. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Tell me your name, I'll call you by your motherfucking name, nigga. Every time. I don't do that him, her bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you, dog. That's pussy shit, nigga. So you telling me you brave enough to change your fucking sex, but you're not brave enough to change your name? The fuck? You sound like, nigga, you need to put a straight jacket on you and put you in a padded room and watch you for 24 to 72 hours. See where your mind's at, because obviously you broke something, man. You feel me? You've been listening to too many people and not enough of yourself. Feel me? It's like, you got people and you got, like, there's just one dude I listen to, that nigga Devin. He pretty cool because he look at everything in a God way, like, and he's right. Bible does mean basically straight for leaving up. But I believe that God makes preachers like himself, or they make people who teach other people about the word of God. And that's what he's good at. I mean, he does a damn good job at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to knock the brother. I'm not going to knock the brother because he don't pick a side. He don't pick right, left. Everybody has a right and left hand. It don't matter which side you pick. They're both yours. You feel me? Whether I choose to leave my left foot first or leave my right foot first, it don't really fucking matter. Because they both gonna move. And I don't have to tell them to. I can just watch them go. But like I'm saying, God makes people like that. And then he makes people like me. I don't preach the word. The word is instilled in me. And that tats of Yah's word all over my motherfucking body, man. And I'm classified as a warrior of God. I go out and I protect those people so that they can continue to teach other people about God. I make that possible. I go through the burning house with no protection, but what God has given me as my armor, and to fight evil and death, because death is the greatest thing warriors can have, because you know what death means. Death means defeat evil and travel home. So once you defeated evil, you can travel home. And you will not leave this place until you fucking complete your lessons. So I understand what some people want to preach and some people want to teach. And that's not my job. My job is when all that else fails. That's where I come in. You feel me? My job is not to give the homeless man who asked for money, give him what he asked for. My job is to make sure that people can give him what he asked for, even though They made a cop out for homeless people and shit. Well, you know, what if you're sick and what if you're that? What if, okay, well, if you're sick and you got sick pay at your job and you signed up for insurance, why doesn't the insurance cover it? You should be getting paid out for that. Excuses. Like assholes. Everybody got them in their own state. It's bullshit. It really is. And people be letting you niggas get away with that shit. They do. They let you get away with all sorts of shit. And you don't even fucking. And because of that, what they do is they say, you know what? Let's put these niggas in the pasture. We're gonna put them in this part of the pasture. And then 2 pastures down, we're gonna start building a fucking electric fence around that bitch. Okay? And as we build that electric fence, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add more livestock to that pasture. And it's gonna look smaller. You're gonna be able to see the fence real soon. Right? And once you see the fence, if somebody wanders off, they're gonna see the fence, they're gonna come back and tell all the rest of the livestock, oh, there's a fence here, right? You need to go check that out. Why is there a fence here? Why can't we go there, right? And by the time you take that person, he's gonna keep it crazy. There ain't no fence around. Look how far we can roam around. We can, but we're limited. You're limited by your own fucking stupidity, by your own thoughts. You were betrayed by yourself. And the reason why you was betrayed by yourself is because you let yourself be betrayed. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? This is beautiful. You let yourself be betrayed by the words of somebody else. You weren't even betrayed by your own words, but you let somebody else use words to betray you. Look, even my truck got the blue light. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about that blue, man. It's like deep water ocean, man. You know that deep blue? You out on the seas and you out on the seas and shit, and it's like, damn, that's just beautiful, man. It's just look blue. Hey, 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 hey. You know, people let other people use words to change their thought patterns, to change who they are. You know, and they let them change so much. Now you got motherfuckers talking about some shit called white privilege and racial injustice in America. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Racial injustice? You serious? I bet you is real serious about that, man. I'll listen to a video of this nigga saying, man, I wish I knew how to do that shit, nigga. I would fuck that. I would be on that ass. I'd be on that ass. I'd be. What the fuck you mean? Racial injustice, nigga. First of all, it's America, bro. You know, when you seen the Chinese army go, you know, they go see the president, whatever that nigga's name is, I don't know his name is, I don't really care. Why you don't care? Why would I care about nothing? Well, everybody's worried about China. They're buying all the land. They're buying everything. Their economy's growing faster than our economy. Because our economy is being flooded by dumbasses who think that a race of white people have more privilege over a race of minority people. And then you say, that's racist. Meanwhile, you niggas lubing up the dicks and get ready to put it in your fucking ass, and you fucking going out and buying a lube for them so they can have more. So they can have more people fuck you. And just keep fucking you, and keep fucking you, and keep fucking you. And then one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be all used, abused, and fucked until you can't get fucked no more. And they're gonna move on to the next motherfucker. And you're so fucked up that you would actually fucking believe that they fucked you for a good reason and that is okay. You know? You got one side telling you, no more gun violence. You got this side telling you, you ain't taking my guns. Well, both of those are true statements, nigga. Guns don't create violence, nigga. A gun doesn't do anything to anybody. Because guns don't do anything but what they're designed to do. It's to send projectile a certain amount of distance into a target, or into a target that's a threat. Same thing. You practice on a target because you're waiting for a threat. Are you? Or you practice on a target because you're looking for a threat. Well, why are you looking at the target then? And the funny thing is, you want to make the target. How the fuck do you have a whole race of people hating themselves and claiming this privilege that doesn't exist? I'm a felon, man. Okay? You know what's wrong with most black people is they give white people too much power. You know, they give white people too much power, man. My dad used to tell me all the time, he said, if you don't use your brain, somebody's gonna use it for you. And that's what they're doing. They let somebody use their brain for you. They go to stores and they see white people and they're like, all right, you need to buy me this. You need to shut up. You need to claim that you're racist. You need to, what? Nigga, I don't even know you. I ain't met you a day in my life. You need to claim something that I know that I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Move around. Move the fuck around. What you saying is, it's like, where'd you read that at? I know plenty of white boys or plenty of these so-called privileges, niggas. And you know what? These niggas that's claiming white privilege, all these niggas went to college, man. And they used to say that you never open your eyes until you go to college, man. Yeah, you will never open your eyes if you go to college. You feel me? College is the final stage of the indoctrination system that is play. You know, instead of you going to college now you can stand around a circle and jack each other off and call yourself ladies and pretend like guns are a bad thing, and pretend like there's more than two genders, and pretend like you take pronouns and nouns and apply them to your individual person and shit like that. You know? And then you want to tell people that my parents worked hard their whole life and they were blind and they had 3 or 4 jobs and you know, they worked hard and now I'm here, and now you wasting your parents all their hard work money. That's what you're doing. You wasting all their money. You disrespecting them. You slapping them in the face. You tell them, look, I understand you went through all this for me, and to thank you, I'm not gonna go to class. I'm gonna protest what other people tell me to protest. I'm gonna tell people that this person is that person is it, and then I'm gonna fucking chant some shit. Okay, you think the teachers in the school give a fuck about what you chanting and standing in circles and doing that? Nah, you know what? They're gonna encourage it. The reason why they don't encourage it, why? Because that tuition check coming, and I don't know 100 people that get a scholarship off the bat. You feel me? Those are for the athletes and you know the different programs that they offer. But the rest of you niggas, oh yeah, you paying. You not paying. You enjoying the privilege of someone else paying. Right. 2 black kids argue in college about white privilege and all that shit, but yet their parents are paying for their privilege to be at that university, not because of their skin color, but because they had money. You feel me? And then they want to argue which one of them is more oppressed. The only person who can oppress you is yourself. That's it. And your thoughts about yourself. You feel me? And that's what it is right there. You can't sit at a college university talking about, oh, Trump's this, Trump's that, or Biden's this, or whatever the fuck. I don't really care. I really don't, dog. It's some dumbass distraction and stupid shit. You know? You want to sit there and whine and holler and throw a tantrum like a baby and be my guest. It's not my job to stop you. I got a job. You feel me? I'm not gonna fucking take care of you, and I'm not gonna fucking tiptoe around you bitches and nobody, nigga. Nobody. I ain't tiptoeing around nobody, nigga. And I ain't the hardest thing in the world. I can get beat up, I can get stabbed, I can get shot, I can get blown up. It don't fucking matter. But at least I know I died a man. And I have nothing to regret, nothing not to say. And if I said it, or if the homie said it, then nigga, it is what it is. But I won't cry and I won't moan and I won't bitch and I won't complain. Men don't complain. You know, we men of action. You know, I got a buddy, he complain all the time. We tell him, man, why you complain all the time? You complaining about the situation, you put yourself in that situation. You feel me? You know the speed limit was 70, why you doing 80? You trying to get pulled over, you want to slow down right when you see the cop. Fuck that. Go hard or go home. Mm-hmm. But don't tell me go hard or go home. And you know you're doing 80 down the street. You know it. And what's your first instinct? Damn, where's the cop at? Yeah. Where is he at, huh? Probably setting up a speed trap now. So what are you saying, bro? What you saying? And what? People are wrong? I don't fuck with no people. I don't fuck with none of that shit. Yeah. They calling black people Uncle Tom and all that shit, coons and shit. Like you get mad when white people say nigga, but you call your own people like disrespectful words and shit. Like, first of all, little bitch, that's what pussies do. You feel me? That's what pussies do. Oh, you black, you voted for it. Who the fuck people vote for nowadays? It really don't matter to me. You black and you voted for this guy? Oh, you not black. You just sell out. Well, how much did I make? Since you know. How much? Can you tell me? Can you give me a stub, a check stub? I sold out. I mean, I must have some money, huh? See, nobody wants to argue. Nobody wants to have a debate, a real debate. You don't have to base yourself for the debate. You know, debate, you know what I'm saying? It's conversation. Conversation rules the nation. What you gonna do? Run or cry? What you gonna do? Run or cry? I ain't doing neither. The reason why I ain't doing neither, because those are your options. Your options are to run or cry, not mine. You feel me? My options are pretty clear to me. My options are my options. You feel me? What you looking at, nigga? Fuck you looking at, homie? I mean, like this nigga right here. Look. Oh, you can't share. Schizophrenia TV, nigga. Where the voices are real and the hallucinations are legit. Let me tell you about my schizophrenia, nigga. It don't control me, homeboy. It took me 8.5 years to learn how to control it. And I'm still only on chapter 2. Chapter 1 was 350 pages. You feel me? Yeah, I don't run from my voices, nigga. They run from me. You know, this nigga out here standing over here looking at me like I'm crazy, nigga. But yet he don't want to do nothing about it. You know why? Because he's pussy. And he ain't man enough, nigga. So, you ain't man enough to do what you want to do. You know? And then you ain't man enough to tell me what to do. I know people sitting in fucking padded rooms, rocking back and forth, talking about, please leave me alone. Shut up, nigga. You not bitch. You not fucking pussy that shit. And once again, I'm gonna correct it. And I don't mean pussy like to disrespect women. I mean like, you know, scared. Well, how the fuck you associate pussy with being scared? How do you do that? How you got those in the same care? Oh, don't be a pussy. Oh, don't be a pussy. What the fuck are you trying to say? Don't be a pussy, nigga. See, that's pussy shit. That's like scared. Like why? So basically, saying pussy is scared. I'm not saying pussy is scared. What I'm saying is don't be a pussy. So what the fuck are you saying? A fraidy cat? Because cats are pussies, right? Pussy cat? Nah. See, why can't you just say what you scared of? This nigga keeps staring. You think I'm gonna give this nigga the time of day? He ain't gonna do nothing. Do something. If you don't do it, do it. If not, Move the fuck around, homeboy. Because obviously you don't want no problem. You don't. And I'm not going to bring you no problem, but if you present a problem to me and I give you the solution and you don't take the solution, guess what? I'm not sleeping like a baby. I'm going to sleep like a teenager, nigga, all night and all day. You see me? Let's go inside, though, real quick, dog, in the oven. I will put them hoes on the Blackstone. But I haven't cleaned her in a while, so I don't want to. I'm about to clean this porch off. Come on. What's that? See, this is what I work for, nigga. My wife, kids, they can live comfortable, nigga. I grew up in California, nigga, East Oakland, North Richmond. This shit right here. Shit ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking white privilege, nigga. Shit, and white privilege is look like it's fucking best, huh? 4 years worth of these hoes. We about to get some. We gotta get some. Damn, we got some waffle. Oh shit. Nah. They said white privilege exists, nigga. Look at this, man. No such thing. You know? I'm gonna make a shirt. It's gonna say American lives matter. And what should they say? We're gonna eat 4 of these, huh? What you gonna say? So African lives don't matter? I don't know, because I'm not African. I ain't been to Africa. I don't know nobody from Africa. So Mexicans' lives don't matter? Yeah, we gonna eat them hoes. Like appetizer. See, man, this is where I'm from. 50 stars, 13 stripes. Feel me? That's where I was born. Whoa, that's where I was born and raised. That's my country. I don't care what you say about my country. Or self-hating people who hate their country because they believe that their country is a certain way. Because of some shit that happened 400 or 500 years ago when none of you niggas was here. And you're supposed to hate the country because of what it did to a race of people. Okay. Yeah. You wanna fucking cry uncle and then tell me to cry uncle too. I've been black my whole life. But like, my father raised me. My father grew up in the Black Panther era, nigga. You know? When black people did when they did what they did. And they was strong. They wasn't crying and complaining about what somebody was doing to them. You know? See, all you niggas wanna be, you wanna be, uh, crybabies. And see, my family came from the Nat Turners, Nat Turner, the nigga who led a rebellion of slaves and killed 56 slave owner families. They were talking about slavery and shit. Did you know that there was 3,500 more black slave owners in America during slavery than there was white slave owners? What about some black privilege, nigga? Huh? Huh? Black people are fucking. They're, they're more likely to get shot by the cops. They're more likely to go to prison. Like, nigga, that sounds like some racist ass shit you saying. Why you saying that? Why you saying black people more likely to get shot by the cops? Because they are. They are. I ain't never got shot by no cop. I've been tased. But I ain't never been shot by no cop. And then, see, you got black people say, you got one side saying black people get shot more by the cops than any other race. Then you got the other side that says, well, we shoot each other. See, we shoot each other more than cops are shooting us. What about the black on black crime? What about Chicago? What about New York? What about Cali? Huh? Both of you niggas is idiots. And when I was raised, they call that the Willie Lynch theory. See, a lot of you niggas y'all don't know about Willie Lynch, huh? He was a slave owner who went damn near. He wanted to study slavery. He wanted to create the best possible version of slavery. And to quote Harriet Tubman, I would have freed more slaves if only they knew that they were slaves. That's Willie Lynch right there for you. He went to different countries, different continents. He went all over the place to observe the different types of slavery that they had. And he figured it out. So he wrote a memo telling all the slave owners, send as many people that he could, right? See, and that history could be wrong in itself. But basically, if you put it together and then put it together all the other pieces, then you'd be like, oh, you know what? That makes a little sense. But a lot of people won't even see that. They won't even say that makes sense. So they say, oh, this Jim Crow. This was way before Jim Crow, nigga. Okay? Nigga, my mom was born in the 40s. She said, nigga, when they went to the movies, the black people had to sit up top away from the white people. She said they couldn't even go to certain restaurants. She said that when her and her dad went to the store and a white kid walked in or a white person walked in, her dad took his hat off and kept his head down until that white boy left. I mean, none of you niggas went through that, nigga. I didn't even go through that shit. You feel me? I didn't even go through that shit. You feel me? My mom was the first black to graduate from an all-white school and the first black to be dormed in an all-white campus in college. You feel me? See, you niggas done been through that shit. You fucking 19 years old. Come on. Man, my mom and now, bitch, you 19? Come on, man. Come on, man. Willie Lynch basically said, nigga, you pit the light skin against the dark skin. You pit the daughter against the father, and then you pit the son against the mother. And then what you'll create is people will create their own slavery system based on their own thoughts about other people. You know, when black people be like, when I was little and shit, I was like, nigga, look at that light skinned nigga. You think he this, he think he that. No, you think that, not me. You feel me? You think that. You got brainwashed to that system, and the government learned that shit, and then they twisted it all around. And now all you niggas are slaves. I mean, think about it. They using the Willie Lynch shit on regular fucking people now. You feel me? They been using it on white people. You got some white people saying, yeah, white people just need to shut up with their white privilege, and you got other white people telling other white people that they're racist because they're white. You see how that works? They played you. First they played that race because, you think about it, black people get killed more by cops. Black people make up 13% of the population in the United States. That means that black people make up 13% of the population in the United States. What the fuck does that tell you? Wait, what do they focus on? They focus on you got black people. Well, what's that bitch name? Caitlyn. She good people. I don't have a problem with Caitlyn and shit. And she the one everybody hates and shit. She goes to campuses and tries to ask people why Trump is racist, and shit. Which is, she does what she do, and I don't hate her for it and shit. It's just the way she words shit. You know what, bro? I take that back, bro. She words shit. The way that she words shit, it makes people mad and shit. Like, it wouldn't make me mad. She said black people make up this crit, but then they're reported for 50% of all violent crimes. Mm. So you telling me that 13% of people have more crimes committed, violence against others, violence, whatever, than any other race in America? And those are stats. Those are stats. Proven stats by FBI uh, uh, crime statistics, as they call it, right? Those are proven stats. So you're telling me we're supposed to believe that the government, who whose job it is, which government basically means mind control. You're being mind controlled, dumbass. But you're telling me that the government that has our best interest in heart says that black people are 13% of the population, but yet we commit 50% of the crime. In which state? In which area? Right? Which area? How many black people you see from Idaho or Iowa or Utah? Right? Okay? They got crimes out there, right? Okay? I live in the country. There's like a black person every shit, what, 150 miles? You see where I live, man? No, I got a black neighbor right there. So that means that basically 50% of the crimes out here are committed by black. Brought to you by the federal government. They're telling you what what they what what they study, right? And then you take that, and then you go and pit that against people who say that somebody's racist, or that black people are how you say fucking that black people are uh the aggressors, right? So the Hispanic population, and I've been locked up with Mexicans, okay, and they're the majority in prison. So especially in Northern Cali, you got your scraps, you got your Northerners, you got your NFs, you got your associates, and you got your La Bullshit, La MA, and no disrespect, but I was raised different, man. But you got it like that. You got the blacks. You got the Aryans and the what's the nigga's name, man? Not the fucking the no, that's no, not them. The skins, the Aryan Nation. You got ABT of Texas. You got all these white supremacist groups and shit. Them niggas don't fuck around, bro. And I give them their respect because white people mostly are the majority, but they uh they do put in work. You feel me? And they do not program with us. They program with us, bro. But you know who they click up with? When there's some shit finna pop off, they click up with the Southerners. You feel me? They click up with the Southerners. And you being an AB, or you being whatever you race, and they clicking up with, as long as they clicking up with the blacks, they good. And they lighten boats and they fucking swatch goods and they clover and you feel me? A lot of politics, man, to go into that shit, man. And see, that's all by choice. That tells you right there that people will flock together with with who they are. You feel me? White boy comes in prison. He gonna kick with white boys. Now sometimes white boys won't even kick him if that nigga's talking black. Or if white boy grew up in the hood, they not gonna kick it with him. You feel me? No, because he give with blacks on the outs, right? But the blacks ain't gonna take him in, so he gonna go with the others. He ain't gonna be accepted unless, and if he do, there's gonna white boys gonna make him a crash dummy. He's gonna be the fall guy. So there's an equal amount of people in prison, and black people can't make up 50% of the crimes in the U.S. because they only make up 13% of the whole population of the United States. 316 million people. You telling me that 13% of it is from black crimes, from the FBI statistics crime, from the crime statistics lab? No, it's impossible, bro. It's impossible. That's a lie. You feel me? 50% of all crimes in America are committed by black people, is what they say. 50% of all violent crimes. Yeah. Okay. And see what happens is they show you all these shows, right? Belly, The Wire, New Jack City, shit like that. Okay. Now, them niggas, you feel me? Them niggas, there ain't no way that a couple niggas minister societies. You see, they show you all this shit because they want to desensitize you to what the fuck is happening. They don't show you the black people that live in the suburbs. And them niggas ain't committing crimes, okay? Them niggas is home for sure, like get home. They're doing their homework, they're going to school. You feel me? But there's a small part of the black population, probably about 5 to 10%. You feel me? That sell drugs and scheme on people. Because sometimes black people are like crabs, bro, in a bucket. If one crab gets out and the other ones can't, they'll put that other one down because they feel like if they can't get out, then nobody gets out, right? Fuck that. Fuck this shit. So they show you what to believe in, and most people buy that shit. They fall for it. They fall for it. I mean, think of Hell's Angels, okay? The biker gang, you know? Think of Sons of Anarchy. I mean, it's fictional, but what I'm saying is, think about it, man. There's no way that you can make up 50% of crime with less people. You feel me? But you'll believe it because it comes from the federal government. The federal government told you this. They told you it was true. And you believe every word of it. You don't know why you believe it, but you know it's got to be true, because why would the government lie to you? I mean, they honestly have no reason to lie. You know what I mean? Yeah. They wouldn't lie. Why would the government lie to you? They wouldn't lie to you. I just find that real funny. I find it real funny. Let me go inside real quick. That smells good. It smells real good. We're about to eat in a minute, boy. We're gonna get our grub on. Here we go a little later now. Get ready for work tomorrow. What do you think? What you over there crying about, boy? See this little fucking pill right here? This flush is schizophrenia. Designed by people who don't even have schizophrenia. It's tough. It's tough. Check out our corn dogs. Check out our corn dogs. Oh no. Come here, boy. Oh yeah. Almost done. What is it? Come on, let's go inside. Let's go inside. What is it, boy? Ready to go? Come on. Look at this nigga. Hey, look at that. What? Yeah. Look at my little man. Look at him. What is it, Daddy? What is it? You know? Damn, I'm just thinking right now. I'm like, what you thinking about, bro? I'm just thinking. It's like, everybody's so scared. You know, they scared the shit out of you. Scared the shit out of you. To the point where you scared to talk, scared to speak, scared to say anything. They threaten you. You know, they divide you. All the shit in the book, divide and conquer. You know, see, the thing with America is, boom, it can't be conquered from the outside. It can't be invaded. It can't be overran. The thing that will take us down is us. And that's true. You know, you got people say America's a great country. Like when Obama said, "Make America great again," people said, first thing black people said was, "Make America great again." Which era are they talking about? They automatically went to where? To slavery. You think that's when America was great? Because America wasn't even really founded in the 1619. America was great till 1776. I'm not gonna say created, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't America until it was just colonizers, you know, slave owners and indigenous people and shit like that. So when you say slavery, that was in the 1500s. You feel me? 1500s, you know? And I mean, a little bit after that, you know, under President what's the name, Lincoln and shit, the Emancipation Proclamation, he signed that hoe, which outlawed slavery, right? See, there we go. We gotta let the government tell us when it's okay to be like, okay, enough is enough. We as a people can't say, man, you know what, bro, this slavery pretty bad, you know? Everybody's always waiting for the fucking government. They're always waiting for See, and you get used to that shit. You get used to people telling you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. You're not a fucking robot, you know? People think slavery, I mean, shit. The only difference between slavery back then and slavery now is we get paid. What I do, I don't think that's slavery. Working for the white man, I work for a corporation, a business, you know, white or black. I apply, they hire. How does that make me? How does that make me? How does that make me any less? You yelling at me holding up the sign, nigga. I'm on my way to work. You feel me? You living at home with your mom. I'm buying shit. I'm growing. I'm achieving. I'm doing the shit that I want to do because it's what I want to do. You feel me? I don't work because I have to, nigga. I work because I want to because I'm a man. That's what we do. We work. We provide. You feel me? That's what we do. And as long as I have a family, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm not going to fucking wait for somebody to put some money in my motherfucking hand because they make the rules. They give you money. They tell you how much you can have, when you can have it, how many times you can have it. You know, you get food stamps. You can my wife used to be on what's that shit? WIC shit. You only buy certain shit and stuff. Man, fuck all that shit. Food stamp, nigga. Fuck food stamps, nigga. See, they get you dependent on this shit, and then you like, man. And then you like, oh, it's okay. Meanwhile, me working man, I'm paying more shit because you don't pay taxes on food stamps, nigga, but I pay for them. Why you want to be on food stamps forever? Why you want the government to tell you what you can buy and how much you can buy of it? Fuck that. See, they got you dependent on them. Nigga, so they're always gonna have power. They're always gonna be ahead of you. They're always gonna be better than you. And they're always gonna tell you what to do, and you gonna flock to them niggas like flies on shit. Waiting for the next handout, begging for it. You feel me? They have a man shooting. The first thing the government says, we need to ban assault rifles. So people say, yeah, we need to ban assault rifles. They don't want to ban assault rifles, nigga. They want to ban you from defending yourself. And I'm not gonna have no gun debate with you niggas, because this is America, nigga. And if you don't like the guns that we have, you can leave. I tell you what, nigga, they don't give a fuck about you leaving the country. We care about what's coming in. Fuck, you can leave all day, any day. You don't like it, go ahead, move. Leave. Why won't you leave? Why you gonna complain about a place that you don't like and you gonna stay there? Why? Because you getting your motherfucking hand up. And you ain't never gonna, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bite the hand that feeds you. You're not. And if you do, they gonna slap you across the face. And you gonna say, sorry, master. I won't do it again. You feel me? And they gonna punish you. They're gonna give you a little. They're gonna drop the food stamp. They're gonna drop the food stamp. They're gonna drop the welfare. They're gonna do all this and do that. You dumb nigga fall for it. You feel me? They make it look like, you see that man working? He shouldn't be working. He need to be getting government assistance. Fuck, I don't need government assistance. Government got 2 jobs. 2 jobs the government has. The government, federal government, I don't fuck any government. They have 2 jobs. Protecting us from foreign invaders and locking up child rapists and murderers and killers that kill innocent people. You feel me? That's their job. Regulating how much soda you can buy and all that bullshit. Fuck that. You feel me? And if you don't go with them, then they're gonna send their goons after you. That brainwashed fucking idiots. Stupid idiots, stupid does. That's exactly right, bro. Stupid is stupid does, nigga. You know, a bunch of lemons falling off the cliff, killing each other on the way down, and with a smile. Like, why you want to be known, nigga? My wife had food stamps 1 month, and I hated that shit. You know, we go to the grocery store. I mean, but we use our shit for good, nigga. We went to Costco. You feel me? But I always feel like, damn, man, it's fucked up. You buying all that shit, we really ain't paying for it. The government paying for it. You feel me? But the government, they want you to do certain things to get that food stamp. You can't make a certain amount of money to get a food stamp. You know why? When you make that money, you're going to be dependent on it. So I encourage you to do other little shit. Like, Get a lower paying job so you can still get food stamps. Don't work as many hours so you can still get food stamps. Don't fucking do this, you know. You can't have two kids, you can't have two parents in the household. You want to get welfare check. Fuck all that shit, bro. Do it yourself. I ain't gotta worry about none of this shit. I'm doing it myself, nigga. What kind of parent raises kids to be dependent on somebody other than themselves? Stupid people. That's who. People who believe that the government can never be wrong, and they love us, and they're only out for our best interest, and whoop de whoop de whoop. Yeah. Well, the government loves you so much, they will let you do what you do. But no, they don't love you, nigga. They want to control you. And if you don't listen, they'll cut you off. No questions, no hesitations, no nothing, no remorse. And you begging, on your knees, begging him to take you back. And they won't. They won't. And they never will. They'll betray you faster. They'll betray you. You know what I'm saying? Betray you faster than a drug addict. You know? And then they'll get you. They'll get you. I mean, they do a lot of shit to you and you don't even care. You know? How many people fucking went out and got Obama phone because it was free and the government told them to? A lot. Damn near 45% of the population? They made you vote for a nigga who likes little kids sitting on his lap. If you was in a room with a racist and a nigga who likes little kids sitting on his lap, and they told you that one of them's gonna watch your children, who you gonna let watch them? Who you gonna let watch them? Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna let the racist watch him, cause at least we know he's racist. He gonna speak his mind. The motherfucker that likes kids sitting on his lap, he gonna give him candy, butter him up, Hansel and Gretel style. He gonna trick, he gonna deceive him. He gonna use words that confuse people and they don't understand, so it must be right. The racist, he gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, this is what it is. I don't like you, don't like me. Stay within earshot. Yeah, the pedophile. He said, come here, boy. Come here, let's talk. Let me rub my hand down your back. That grown ass man. That little kid nigga. What kind of man likes kids sitting on his lap? You don't let none of my kids sit on my lap, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. You ain't a baby. When you was a baby, you can sit right next to me, nigga. That just don't mix. Adults, infants, babies on the lap. Now, a woman can do it. That's fine. Cause she probably breastfeed. You know, women like to play with little babies and shit. But nah, as a man, nah. Let me tell you right now, if I was there when that nigga said, nigga, he likes kids to play with his hair in the fucking pool and kissing kids on the mouth and shit. Nah, bro, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it next to me. And that ain't got nothing to do with the other one. It's just saying that's him on himself. Like, nigga, how can you say that you like kids on your lap, nigga, and niggas still, I'm like, well, he's better than him. He is? First of all, nigga. First of all, it's America. We're racist because we have our races, nigga. Doesn't mean we like one group less than the other. Doesn't mean we have to give one group less than the other. But it will make you believe it. You will believe it. And you won't say nothing about it. And you'll love it. And then when they fuck you real good, and you finally realize
It'll be too late. You know, left or right, it don't matter. I mean, you got left and a right hand. Which one would you cut off if the government told you? If you don't fucking obey us, if you don't cut this limb off, we're gonna stop supporting you. We're gonna stop fucking supporting me, nigga. I don't need your help. I don't want your help. Feel me? Black community, white community, Mexican community, Asian community, Russian community, Chinese community, no matter what country you from. It takes two parents, it takes two people to make a baby. Right? So it should take two people to raise them. You leave your baby, that's your choice. Whatever happens to that kid, that's whether you want to accept or not, that's on you. You know what I mean? You did that. You want to move on, you know, that ain't my bad. This ain't Maury, nigga. You know what you did, bro. See that they got these men that they're just weak and soft. They want to play blame. No one told you to have sex with that bitch and not inside her. You know we told you not to work on it. You know, my body, my choice. You know, you'll say that to cut your food stamps off. Then you say, you know what? We're sorry. What do you want us to do? You ain't got no choice. There is no choice, nigga. You gave up your choice when you signed up for that program or whatever they're giving out. You know, and we're gonna give black people 40 acres and a mule. I don't want that shit. I'll buy that shit in America. You gotta earn it. Nigga, if you want it, you better work for it. They should have free health care. Fuck that. I'm not paying for you niggas. Nigga, I go to work and I pay insurance. It come out of my check for my family. I'm not paying for you for the tweakers and the dope fiends and the homeless niggas. I'm not paying for them niggas, bro. They didn't pay for me. Why I gotta pay for them? Nigga, if they want it, they work for it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust doctors anyway. Any nigga that wear a lab coat, nigga, is a scientist to me. You just experiment. And you can do this shit on your own time. Nigga, you want free healthcare, nigga? Fuck no. Ain't nothing free, bro. Even air comes with side effects. See? I'm finna go. After this cigarette, I'm finna go eat, man. I'm not. I think different, bro. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, we think different. My bad. I didn't mean to exclude you niggas. You good. You good. Yeah, you good. I ain't tripping. Just sometimes, you know, myself, I like benching even if I ain't talking to nobody. You know, I ain't as aggressive as the homie. You know, he get real when he get in his mode. He like, it ain't no turning that shit off. And it's not that he see red. That's how he expresses himself through words, and he's not as good as, like, his words are. I mean, they're real words, and it's not like he's lying or anything. He's not saying anything. He's just more aggressive than us. You know, it's just how he talks. You know, and he be showing me his videos, and I watch the videos with him, man, and I catch what he's saying. You know, and I've seen his videos, and they're good. And most people see the videos, and they want to point out what he said wrong or how he said that wrong, or you know, like he don't care. He really don't. He don't care. He don't care if he said something wrong. He don't care if he phrased it wrong. He don't care if he got it wrong. That's not why he do it. He do it because it's what's on his mind, and he just like saying what's on his mind instead of, you know, holding his tongue and tucking his balls in. He gonna let him hang, and even if he's wrong, he gonna say it because That's he's a free man. You know, a lot of people won't say what they mean. They'll get the trimmers and they'll cut around the bush, nigga. But the bush is in front of the front door, and they'll cut around and cut around and cut around so they can squeeze through the window, nigga. He cut that bitch down and put it in a pile and burn it. You know, he, he, he comes off as aggressive, but it's just who he is, man. And shit, we still love you, nigga. We still love that nigga for it, you know. So he might rant and rave and ramble and do shit, but we don't think no less of him. Just like they don't think no less of me, you know. I'm more calm. I'm more calm than the homies. And, you know, sometimes I'm so busy trying to decipher words, because you know I think people speak in code, so I'm trying to decipher what they really mean, and so it takes me a while to say what basically I'm trying to find out what you're doing to me. You harming me, playing me. What are you doing? So it takes me a little longer to talk, but and I just be going with whatever words come out. You know, I don't voice my opinion. I just say what I think. You know, I don't need no fucking piece of paper. I don't need no data. I don't need to look nothing up on the internet to see what's right and what's wrong. Alright? That's why would I do that? Doesn't make any sense. You know, people, well, the numbers, they, you know, this has been a study. They studied this, they studied that. Yeah, they did. Well, did you study it? You know? Like, they say that the sun is 93 million miles away. Well, who double checked that? Have you measured that? You know, they show you a picture of Earth as a globe, and I ain't saying it's flat, but I'm not saying it's a globe either, because what the fuck? I ain't never in space. I don't know what the bitch looks like. You feel me? How I know the sun 93 million miles away? It takes 8 minutes for the sunlight to hit here. And stars are trillions and trillions of light years away. And I ain't never seen none of these niggas measure none of that shit. See, here he come. Here he come. Should know it's a matter of time. But I'm gonna just chill, dog. We finna go inside, we gonna chill, we gonna eat, we gonna kick back, we gonna go to sleep, we gonna wake up, start the day all over. You feel me? So, it is what it is. And it isn't what it is, what it is, what it is. You know? This is who we are, man. And this is I mean, all the homies didn't come out. The rest of the niggas asleep. But so it's mainly me. I'm a late sleeper, early riser. You feel me? And we decided to go ahead and make this YouTube for me and them, and you know how to deal with schizophrenia on the real side. How to understand that the voices can't control you, because you control the voices, and the hallucinations that you see are real, and believe that they are real. But you shouldn't fear it. You should never fear it, man. Never. Only try to understand it. And with that, it's a whole nother ball game. You know. I used to rock in the corner, you know, rocking back and forth, telling the homies, man, I don't know you niggas, leave me alone, please leave me alone. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to sleep. Just why you always bothering me? You know, now I bother them. and we communicate now. And we can have conversations, and we can talk, and we can laugh, and we can play, and shit, like my best fucking friends, you know. But you can't run from it, you know. You know, people say don't look a dog in the eye because it attack you. Okay, yeah. People prey on weakness. Come on, Dan. Come on, come on. Let's go. Come on, we're going inside. See y'all tomorrow, man.